Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel, Ashley Empowers. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Carrington.
And you're tuned in to another episode of 802
Game Time.
So me and my husband Carrington are back with another episode of 802 Game Time, where we answer the questions that you all send in regarding dating, your walk with God, relationships, or anything in general. Today Carrington's going to read the question that we received directly by email.
So the email says, "Hello, my name is Kaya. Lately I've been having a real hard time dealing with being single. Usually I have zero trouble being single, but since the new year has came and Valentine's Day is approaching, I find myself crying instantly when I see couples on social media. I cry so hard to the point where my head starts to hurt really bad. I guess my question is, what can I do to keep my mind off being single? Usually when I get bored, I find myself searching on Facebook or signing up for dating services just to talk to someone. But I know you'll never find what you're looking for if you go out looking. When you're a woman, your first love should be your dad. Well, I lost mine when I was young, so I always found myself searching for what I needed, love from a man. And now that I am older, it's getting harder because I feel like I'm not going to ever find love. Please help. Signed, Helpless Romantic." I'm gonna pop this one off. So Miss Kaya, we thank you so much for sending this letter in. And I just want to say, I'm sorry about the whole situation with your father. But in regards to the whole father comment that you made, I'm not sure who told you actually that your first love should be your actual, on earth father, but your first love should always and forever be God. And because that's your real 100% father that's going nowhere, always got your back, always wants the best for you. So I just want to say that in regards to that. And the second thing I want to touch on is, if you're feeling this type of worry or stress or going through these type of emotions every time you think about being single, then the problem isn't you thinking about being single. The problem is your perspective on being single. So what you have to do is you have to change your perspective on the single season and see it for the beautiful thing that it really is. Now, in regards to doing that, I know for me, myself personally, what I did to get over, how my negative feelings towards being single was, I built my relationship up with God to where He actually changed my perspective from where it was to the point of being, hey, yeah, you're single right now, but you're single because I'm growing you into who you need to be, as a man, to be a husband to a wife, because you can't just be a husband. Like, just because you're a man don't mean you're ready to be a husband. So He just reminded me, hey, you're in the season right now because I'm growing you to who you need to be able to handle being a husband and being a father and all the things that come with being a husband. And I know my wife, she also has some advice on that point as well.
Yeah, so first off, most people who are single or have ever been single went through a time where they felt negative or maybe lonely during their single season. And honestly, when it comes to my thoughts, my thing is, I had to realize that you do not chase the thing that you want, you chase God. Matthew 6:33 talks about seeking ye first the kingdom of heaven and His righteousness, and everything else will be provided. And from your email, it sounds like you are seeking a relationship. You are seeking someone that you want to spend time with and talk to, and that's the wrong way to go about it. You have to seek God first, and He's going to supply that peace that Carrington was talking about that he finally got to when he was single. So if you continue to chase a person or a relationship, you're going to continue to feel that way. So I'm glad you wrote this question, because if you don't realize this, and if you don't begin to guard your heart from social media and from these relationships and the Valentine's Day ads, the devil is going to have a field day in your heart. And what Proverbs 4 chapter 4 verse 23 says, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. So if you're getting migraine headaches because you're on social media and you see happy couples, your heart's not in the right place, because when you are in tune with God, when you are trusting Him, you're going to be able to see these couples and be happy about it and be inspired by them. So my recommendation is to do a social media fast. That's something that I had to do while I was single as well. You have to guard your heart, get off of social media, don't listen to the sappy love songs that make you feel depressed, and enjoy where God has you right now, because if you do not enjoy this season you're in, he cannot bless you with the other
For
one.
sure.
So my recommendation is to seek God first, do a social media fast, and really just get your heart in check so you're not idolizing being in a relationship.
For sure. And all of that, just to tag along with all of that, that's necessary to do it now. And the reason being is because if you continue in the way that you are, you keep looking at social media and this, that, and the other, you're going to get a jealous and envious spirit of all of this, and it's going to bring about more negativity and more headaches and more negative emotions. So you definitely want to go ahead and get that handled ASAP.
Yes. So we hope that this encourages you. And it is February 4th. I would do a fast until after the Valentine's Day season, and that's our recommendation. But of course, pray about what's best for you. And if anyone out there can relate to this video, or if you feel the same, I invite you to join her on this fast of social media and really just guarding your heart against having a relationship idol. So thank you so much for submitting this question. We definitely can relate, and we definitely know how it feels to overcome and be at peace in our single season. So we hope this video inspires you. If anyone else has any questions that you would like to submit, feel free to email us at info@802gametime.com, or of course you can always hit us up on social media. I'm at Ashley Empowers.
And I'm at the Fit Pastor.
And we'll see you guys next time at 802.
Dog, holla, y'all.